Your Friday Smart Start begins with some breaking updates overnight. Rochester police need help to find a shooter after a 17-year-old boy walked into the hospital with a gunshot wound.
This happened around 6 p.m. as police were investigating the original reports for a shooting at the corner of Clifford and Joseph Avenues. The teen wounded is expected to live. RPD wants anyone with information or video from that area to please reach out to 911 or Crime Stoppers.
The search is also on for the person who stabbed a homeless woman in the city last night. Police rushed to the corner of North Clinton Ave and Morrill Street, and they found that injured 33-year-old there. Her injuries not considered to be life-threatening. Well, let's turn now to these developing headlines. Rochester is on a list of cities targeted by the Trump administration for supposedly violating federal immigration laws.
The Department of Homeland Security published this list yesterday, accusing Rochester and 11 other cities across New York of refusing to fully cooperate with immigration authorities. This goes back to March, when Mayor Malik Evans and the Chief of Police announced some RPD officers went too far in stepping in to help immigration teams during a traffic stop arrest. Last night, the DHS secretary said the leaders of more than 500 jurisdictions around the country are, quote, endangering Americans and law enforcement to protect violent, criminal, illegal aliens. At this week's debate between the candidates with the Democratic Party for mayor, Rochester's sanctuary city status was the first topic. The candidates believe immigrants should be protected, and Evans says the city is ready for the legal fight with the federal government.
Now over to Ontario County. 7 suspects appeared in court for a motions hearing connected to the murder of Sam Nordquist.
That victim, a trans man from Minnesota, was found dead in the Finger Lakes earlier this year. Authorities say he had been tortured for weeks before the murder. During the hearing, both sides hashed out some of the technicalities and complexities behind the case in order to figure out how future court proceedings will look for each defendant. In March, each of the suspects pled not guilty to charges covering first-degree murder, kidnapping, conspiracy, and endangering the welfare of a child. All the suspects, except for one, have also been charged with the concealment of a human corpse. The defense attorneys argue each defendant should be tried separately, but the prosecution says that request is premature at this point. Your sunrise traffic here at 6:51 around the metro. We are good to go. Everything moving along with typical drive times at speed. We'll be having your forecast here coming up momentarily for the weekend. First, though, we go back to Seabreeze, getting ready for the full-on summer season.
There's so much fun to be had there, as Aran Spitzer has experienced there live, ready to make the big drop for your summer enjoyment. Aran.
Yep, guys, we're moving. We're going up, and our hearts are pounding. We're still here with Natalie Darrow, the Director of Marketing. Natalie, we're going to first do this drop, and I think then we'll chit-chat.
Okay, perfect, but we have to make sure we put up both of our, well, you can put one of your hands up and I'll put both.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Ready?
Oh my gosh.
So we are on the oldest continuously operating roller coaster. The Jackrabbit is 125 years old.
Oh my gosh, 125 years old. That's amazing. Quite the history, but it's also a rite of passage to be on this ride.
It is. Once you hit 48 inches, it is a rite of passage. Make sure when you get, when you're done, you tell the ride operator to get straight.
I'm just fascinated by the camera at this point. He's doing an amazing job.
I'm a little nervous that, it might fly off, but that's okay. Here we go. We're getting ready for the tunnel.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, Natalie, you know what? I'm sure our hair looks great right now.
Right.
While I still have you, what is in store for the people?
Yeah, so we our Hand Start gift shop. We're celebrating 20 years with Cirque and Pole, our acrobatic show. We tried some great, delicious food this morning, and we're just, we really want you to come out, Seabreeze, unplug, make those core memories with your family and friends this year.
Well, I definitely made some core memories here. Guys, we had a wonderful time here. For now, I'm tossing it back to you, but I'm definitely enjoying this ride one more time.
Yeah. We got to fire this up. Hit the green button.
Keep
We're going to get going again.
Keep going. Taking us along for the ride. The tunnel was very funny there.
James, you got about 40 seconds or so here to time it out with the weather in between.
I know, that's perfect. Love to see that there. Today is a nice day. Low 70s, no rain. Unfortunately, some showers tomorrow in the morning time frame, but temperatures temperatures cool off after that. Here's your 8-day forecast. Next week looks great, feeling and looking like summer. But for what it's worth, the worse the weather, the smaller the crowds, the easier it is to get on the Jackrabbit for you. So that's what I always like to think. Same thing with the zoo as well, right? If weather's not great, that's a better time to go out. You avoid the crowds, the lines.
Exactly.
For sure.
The hacks there. Love to see it.
Yeah, no matter the weather. Go get your summer. We got to check on Iran one more time. Listen, the microphone didn't go flying or anything like that.
I know. Love the tunnel. See nothing. Just screaming. We're literally along for the ride on that one.
I love the sign right outside of the Jackrabbit as well. If we can pull up this shot and we'll have it, because that is the rite of passage. That is your time whenever you can go on it. And here we go.
Have a great weekend.
Yes, enjoy it, everybody.
Have a wonderful time, everybody. Get out while you can this weekend. Have a little bit of this fun for yourself.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.